They call Selma the soul of the movement, a place where history isn't just remembered, it's walked. On this 61st annual Selma Bridge crossing, the path across the Edmund Pettus Bridge feels a little heavier and the flame of justice a little more precious. We stand in the shadow of giants, with the recent homegoings of the legendary Reverend Jesse Jackson and the strategic architect of Selma himself, Dr. Bernard Lafayette. The world feels the magnitude of a closing chapter. But as the ancestors take their rest, the work remains. We follow Dr. DuShun Scarbrough, Executive Director of the Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. Commission, as he is honored with the prestigious Freedom Flame Award. For Scarbrough, this isn't just a trophy, it's a testament to a lifetime of preparation. Personally trained in the principles of nonviolence by the King family and mentored by Dr. Lafayette himself, this moment is the definition of passing the torch. Standing shoulder to shoulder with historic greats like Reverend Al Sharpton and Martin Luther King III, Scarbrough takes his place in line. 61 years after Bloody Sunday, the mission to protect the vote and preserve the dream is as urgent as ever. Welcome to the special Selma edition of Keeping Up with the Scarbroughs. From the Arkansas Commission to the heart of Alabama, the journey continues. The flame is lit, and the walk is only just begun. They say Selma has a sound. It's a mix of struggle and triumph. And tonight, that sound belongs to Selma's own singing sensation, Asher. The winner of The Voice returned home as the surprise guest of the Freedom Flame Awards, paying a melodic homage to the giants paved the way for his stage to even exist. But before we get to the crescendo of the night, we have to go back to the beginning. The reason we're here. We've traveled to the heart of the movement for the 61st Selma Bridge Crossing reenactment. It's more than a commute, it's a pilgrimage.
Scarbrough with the Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. Commission.
I saw your name. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Dr. DuShun Scarbrough, Sr.
Good evening, everyone. How you doing? Awesome. I'd like to thank God for being here tonight. I wanted to say to the organizers of the Freedom Flame Awards, distinguished guests, community leaders, and every servant-hearted soul in this room, thank you. It is truly an honor to stand here tonight and accept this award. The Freedom Flame is more than a symbol. It represents light in dark places, courage in uncertain times, and service that continues to burn even when no one's watching. Tonight, I must acknowledge individuals whose fire never flickers. You serve when it's hard. You encourage when others feel unseen. And you lead not for recognition, but for impact. There are people right here in this room whose lives have been shifted, strengthened, and saved because you choose to answer that call. Thank you for reminding us that service is not about spotlight, it's about sacrifice. Amen. And thank you for proving the real leadership is rooted in love. To everyone here tonight, may we continue to be torchbearers of justice, compassion, and unity. May we continue to lift as we climb. And may freedom within each of us burn brighter because we choose courage over comfort and purpose over applause. I accept this award and I'm very thankful. Not as a destination, but as a reminder that the work continues, the calling continues, and together, so does the flame. I know this award was supposed to be about me, but I'm that type of individual that I want to share. From the state of Arkansas, Yomi. You guys don't realize, every single time we come down from Arkansas, Yomi assists us in every way.
I would like to accept the Martin Luther King Global Living Legacy Award.
Also, on behalf of the Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. Commission. And I know it's supposed to be about me right now, but I'm sorry. I believe in sharing this. So, Sister Yomi has a foundation and organization we'd like to contribute to her. And please give her a round of applause.
It was a night of full circles, from the lessons of the past to the honors of the present, all capped off by Asher's uplifting, serenading renditions of the anthems that still define our march towards freedom. There's a specific kind of stillness here, right before the world descends on Selma. Today isn't just a reenactment, it's a reckoning. On this 61st anniversary, we wake up knowing that thousands are already gathering at the foot of the bridge, each one a heartbeat in a rhythm that started decades ago. Before the first step is taken, Dr. Scarbrough gathers the delegates. His voice carries the weight of the training he received from the King family and the late Dr. Lafayette. He reminds us that we aren't just traveling to a city, we are traveling through time. He challenges every person in the room to remember, we walk to honor the legends who have taken their final rest, and we walk to fortify those who are still on the front lines today.
Today is an amazing day. We're looking forward to walking among many trailblazers. We realize that as we look around, there are buses coming in from out of state. Just seeing that individuals from across the world and how meaningful it is, the impact that it has, and the significance that it is to walk among our forefathers as we get ready to walk across that bridge. It's particularly special to me. One of my mentors, the gentleman that trained me in nonviolence along with the King family, was Dr. Bernard Lafayette. And usually I would meet him down here on this day and we were supposed to talked to him today as he gave an educational presentation about one of the martyrs, Jonathan Reynolds. However, Dr. Bernard Lafayette sadly passed away 3 days ago. That this is where it started, to push the vote. And that it's so important to continue that impact. You know, I look at how, you know, our ancestors, we once had individuals that, you know, had to count jelly beans in a jar. And of course, there's no way to tell how many are in a jelly beans in a jar. But to be able to count those jelly beans and to make certain that if they didn't get it correct, they couldn't vote. And then think about this. You had to recite in alphabetical order legislators backwards. You know, games like that were played in order to suppress the vote for individuals that were trying to vote back then. And we're looking at now, you know, our ancestors that walked and paved the way so that we could vote without all of that rhetoric. And we sometimes take it for granted. Let's just keep it real. We take it for granted. And our goal, as one of the things I like to do with the Arkansas Martin Luther King Jr. Commission as your executive director, is to show the importance of that, to teach youth and young Arkansans that you have a vote, that you are a change maker. But to really walk across the bridge and stand in that area is something amazing, because you can kind of feel that foundation that was set before us. So they're going to do a rally first, and then they'll bring everyone together right there on the street as we're approaching.
As the executive director of the Arkansas MLK Jr. Commission, his mission is policy and peace. But my mission is the memory. Behind my lens, I'm chasing the light in the legacy. I'm freezing these seconds in time, the grip of a hand, the determination in a stride, so that generations who haven't even been born yet will know exactly what it looked like when we stood our ground.
This is why I usually come get the cool sunglasses. I get them from Tim.
Got some Versace, this about it.
I see Alabama State, but I don't see Florida A&M University.
You know, I'm always looking at the
I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom.
The importance of Selma, we ought to be clear on our history. There were senators and congressmen elected to the first Black Caucus from South Carolina after Reconstruction. 8. He's a historian too. That all went away when they ended Reconstruction. And it took 100 years later, March 7, 1965, to get it back, okay?
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. We're here today not to commemorate, but to continue. Sometimes we become and remember what happened. But it is happening again. As we are gathering today, the Voting Rights Act is sitting on the desk at the Supreme Court, and there is the real possibility that they will take Section 2 out, which will cut out the gut of the Voting Rights Act. We cannot sit here and act like we're walking down memory's lane. We are here in the drill room, practicing for the fact that we're going to have to do a lot more marching and a lot more registered voters and a lot more turning out, because if you think our grandparents beat George Wallace, we've got to deal with straightening out the tricks in 26 so we can walk back through the gates in 28. We're going to take this country back.
honor the life and legacy of Brother.
When one man goes down, it's time for another man to get in the fight.
The delegates are ready. The bridge is waiting. From the halls of Arkansas to the pavement of Selma, the torch has been passed and the flame is burning brighter than ever. This is the moment. This is the crossing. This is keeping up with the Scarbroughs.
Truly amazing. You know, we had the opportunity really to visit our Selma, the Jubilee Bridge, for the last 15 years. We usually bring a lot of kids with us to come down here and promote the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's just a blessing to be able to do so. It's meaningful this year for me, more so because of the impact. I was trained by an individual that was very, very, very dear to me, Dr. Bernard Lafayette. And as you know, Dr. Bernard Lafayette had a lot to do with this voting rights presentation. You did a great job. Tim, I'm going to take you. Look at the camera. All right. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. She's our new family. That is Will Walker as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. He don't ever say that, right?
I wasn't in Arkansas.
We're not going nowhere.